There is something happening on your rose bush right now. Small, black, spreading. And by the time most gardeners notice it, it is already too late for that season. Welcome back to What Your Garden Knows. If you're new here, hit subscribe, because what you're about to learn will change the way you see your garden forever. Roses are the most grown flower in North America. More American and Canadian gardens have a rose bush than any other flowering shrub. And every single summer, those same gardeners walk outside, look at their beloved roses, and see it. Black spots. Starting small, maybe the size of a pencil tip, then spreading across the leaf like ink dropped in water. Then the leaf turns yellow, then it falls, then the next leaf, then the next. By August, some rose bushes look like they are dying from the inside out, and the gardener does what gardeners have always done. They buy a fungicide, they spray, they wait. The spots come back. They spray again. The spots come back again. What nobody told them is that the fungicide was never the real answer, because the real answer starts 6 months earlier, and it starts with something most people do without even thinking. Black spot is caused by a fungus called Diplocarpon rosae. It has been attacking roses for over 200 years. It is one of the most studied plant diseases in the world, and scientists have known for decades exactly how it spreads. Water. Specifically, water that lands on the leaf surface and stays there for more than 7 hours. That is the exact window the fungal spores need to penetrate the leaf. 7 hours of wet foliage. And here is the part that makes gardeners go quiet when they hear it. The most common time anyone waters their roses is in the evening, after work, when the sun is low, when the water has no chance to evaporate, when it will sit on those leaves all night long, for 8, 9, 10 hours. Every evening watering is an invitation, not to the rose, to the fungus. But there is something even more surprising. The spores of Diplocarpon rosae do not come from nowhere. They were already in your garden. They overwintered in the fallen leaves from last autumn, the leaves you may not have cleaned up, the leaves sitting quietly in your mulch, in your soil, at the base of your rose bush right now. Every time it rains, those spores splash upward. They land on the lowest leaves first. That is why black spot always starts at the bottom of the plant and moves up. It is not random. It is not bad luck. It is a predictable, preventable cycle that repeats itself in millions of gardens every single year. And most gardeners never realize they are the ones who set it in motion. So what actually works? 3 things. And none of them come in a spray bottle. First, water at the base of the plant, never from above. Keep the leaves dry. A simple soaker hose changes everything. Second, water in the morning. Any moisture that does reach the leaves will evaporate before the 7-hour window closes. Third, clean up fallen leaves every autumn without exception. Remove them from the garden entirely. Do not compost them. Those leaves carry the spores into next season. The gardeners with roses that never seem to get black spot are not lucky. They are just doing these 3 things. They have been doing them for years, and nobody ever told them why it worked. Now you know why. Your roses are not fragile. They are not difficult. They have been growing in gardens for thousands of years before fungicide existed. They just need you to understand what the fungus needs and quietly take it away. Morning water, dry leaves, clean ground. That is the secret the roses have been waiting for you to learn. And now that you know, think about the last time you watered your garden. What time was it? What were you watering the way the fungus loves most? Tell me in the comments, what time do you usually water your roses? Morning or evening? And if you have ever seen black spot on your leaves, drop that too. I read every single one. Next time on What Your Garden Knows, the flowers your grandmother grew that have quietly disappeared from American gardens, and how to bring them back. Make sure you're subscribed so it finds you the moment it goes live. And one last thing. Our little friend was watching from somewhere in every frame today. Did you spot her?